What's up, guys, and welcome to officially season 1 of our podcast, or whatever, the Clench, you know? We're very excited about this new podcast, and we've just got so many crazy ideas that we want to bring to you guys and like show you.
What were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, you weren't listening? Cut! I'm kidding, guys. So today we have, you guys know that we have a lot of doctors here in the clinic, and we have a guest with us today, which we want to, I know you guys know him already. He is...
Hold on. Let me introduce you guys to one of the newest upcoming talents the world has ever seen. This doctor is not only a very special doctor to us, but to
Hope you're zooming in on the face.
every single patient that he touches. Guys, this is Dr. Kevin.
The girls love it. The patients cry. Dr. Kevin!
Hi.
Good morning.
So as you know, Dr. Kevin is only one of the 4 Avengers that we have here at the office.
That's right.
We're gonna introduce you guys to Dr. Ed and to introduce you guys to Dr. Gustavo, Dr. Karen. But today is Dr. Kevin's turn.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you for receiving me in this new space that you guys are creating.
You're part of the clinic, you have to be part of the Clench, you know? And
Thank you guys.
yeah. What are you thinking, Diego? We have a couple questions, you know, about you, about what you do here at Grace Dental, what you like to do, what's your favorite thing. Why do patients love you so much? Like, nobody gets it. Everybody's like, they call and they're like, can I see Dr. Kevin? We're like, yeah, sure, you can see Dr. Kevin.
I got jealous the other day because
Patients used to call and be like, where's Dr. Diego and Dr. Nestor, you know?
Yeah,
But
I
this
have
is good.
this patient, Jenna.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you're watching, Jenna, I got jealous. You know, I was seeing her, and then all of a sudden, you know, Dr. Kevin starts, you know, he's already cementing crowns, and I'm like, nobody even asked for me. Like,
Right.
where is this, my patient Jenna? I miss you.
Yeah. Did she ask for him?
She didn't ask for me. That's what hurt me.
Right.
Yeah, obviously, she asked for Dr. Kevin.
So that's happening more and more. Obviously, the reason. Oh, he's leaving. Come back. Come on. You're not the OG yet.
Yeah.
So the reason this keeps happening, guys, is because obviously the doctors that we're hiring. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Es que
No. I was gonna sneeze back.
No, but deberíamos, tú dijiste relajarnos más, o sea, si se cae una silla.
Sí, por eso esto se puede quedar en el.
Sí, de hecho. Perfecto. Vamos a continuar.
Esto continúa. What I was saying is why this keeps happening, guys, is because the way we hire doctors, and I know we've said this before, is we don't just somebody that just left school and is like, I want to be a dentist. You want to be a dentist? Cool, come join the team. No, we look for the qualities and stuff that you see in Dr. Kevin to join the team and be a part of the team. And as I've said before, and I don't want to take too much of the time of this podcast, but Dr. Kevin's better than me at a lot of things in dentistry, you know? So when a patient needs, like, I don't know, let's say an onlay or a crown veneer maybe, but that's not what I'm good at. You know, I'm good at other things, and Dr. Kevin would kick my butt in that. Therefore, the patient goes to Dr. Kevin, although some patient might be like, I want to see Dr. Nestor for this. Like, unfortunately, that's not what I do, you know? We all have, like, specialties.
And I think it's part of what makes us great, because we kind of know our limits too. And if I know that Dr. Diego can do something better than I can, we know that we can help each other in that part.
Yeah.
And if Dr. Nestor can do something better than me, you probably do a lot of things better than me.
Not too many.
Too. We know how to communicate between the team, and like.
And that's what solidifies teamwork. You know, like if Dr. Kevin has a treatment that's maybe a little difficult on something, but he knows Dr. Diego was like especially good at that, and we'll be like, hey, Dr. Diego, come here. What do you think? How would you solve this? And it's not only 3 of us. There's another 3 doctors that are a part of this brainstorming of your case. I love it.
Right. I think you were talking about, what we saw in these doctors when we chose them. I think that they all have very good communication skills. Like that has to be one of the things that, has to be outstanding in our doctors. And it's because in dentistry, communication is one of the biggest issues, one of the biggest, complaints in patients. It's not really the work, to us, the work matters obviously a lot to patients too, but still communication is one of the main complaints. So if we have doctors that communicate well, the less problems we're gonna have, so that's one.
I do think you were asking, like, you don't know why patients keep on liking me so much, and I think and not to brag or anything.
No, this is not bragging.
I think part of it is like that we like, and I speak as a theme, but also like a personal opinion, that we see patients as persons, and I try, and that's very important because sometimes with the rush, especially here, the flow work. We try to be like quick, and we forget that we're treating persons, not just patients, or like numbers. And I try to connect as much as possible with them, and ask them how they're doing, how they feel, and like that creates a good bonding between us. And I think that's part of it. Like,
I love it. That's completely true. The moment you start seeing another patient, like just routine, just like another number in your list of crowns or something, you lose the touch, and it's like, I don't know. That's why we link this to psychology so much, right? Like, a patient sits down and you're like, kind of get into the zone, and you're just like, what's up, man? And all of a sudden, the assistant's like, hey, doctor, you gotta get to work, We get into these deep conversations with patients sometimes, like about life, and honestly, like, I've learned so much about patients, guys, like about life. Like, some people have the coolest stories, where they just share, and you're like, wow.
Oh yeah,
stories of success, of failure, but of success through failure, or I mean,
I've met really good people. Actually, one of my best friends is started off as a patient. Like, you meet people who you're like, dang, dude, like, you start to admire the things that they do. We have a writer. We have a patient who's a writer. We have a
lot of musicians.
And it's like, you learn that discipline is one of the main things that these people have. If you want to admire somebody, you start. One of the roots is discipline. So, anyways, we got another subject: low and high season.
Yeah, low and high season. As you know, it's winter. It's kind of cold and chilly in here because the AC is on. But it is summer right now, and summer is known to be, for at least for this town, we get a lot of dental tourism, to be kind of like the slow season. Although that's not all true for us, like, we've been pretty busy. There has been a couple of days that are slow, When we say slow, we mean like the schedule doesn't have 15 patients in a day,
like we're used to.
Right. We still have a good amount of patients. It's just a little slower. And this is because of the weather, mainly because it's 115 degrees outside. It's hot.
Did you know that our weather here is the hottest in the world?
I know it's got
Your headphones.
Oh, headphones?
Yeah.
They're making a lot of
I want to keep my headphones on.
But they're making a lot of squeaky noises.
So, tenemos todo, padre, tenemos todo.
No. Oh. With the podcast, we're good.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Did you guys know that it is the hottest weather? Like, we live in hell. You guys,
I mean, weather-wise.
Like, if you want to come to the dentist, you gotta come to hell.
I go to hell.
I don't know if that's not a good advertisement.
Not really. Like, that's not really good. I mean, I think people hate us already, like the dentists in general. So.
Yeah. Okay. Don't.
Yeah.
I said that. Are you gonna edit that?
I say you leave it in there. It's hot out there, guys. Like, really, Arizona weather, it's hot. Like, it's definitely hot, and it's the summer, so that's why a lot of people come in the winter for that. But a lot of people come in the summer because they realize that it's emptier, so it's less waiting times. Let's talk about waiting times, dude. Like, seriously, and this is this has been a thing for eternity, I guess. You go to the doctor's office and you're waiting, and everybody complains about waiting. But the reality, I think, of a dental procedure is you tell the patient it's going to be 1 hour, and complication arises, like you're trying to pull a tooth and you can't.
Right.
Or it takes, I mean, you can eventually, but it just takes, you don't have much control of the situation all the time, you know?
And you know, I went to the physician the other day, the doctor, you know, just general checkup. I waited 2 hours just for a checkup. I was mad, and I get it, you know, that's why I try to like keep my patients on a like, hey man, it's gonna be an hour, you know, like when I think it's gonna be less, I usually exaggerate.
Yeah.
But I know that waiting is what people hate. We all hate it.
Yeah.
But it's part of, like you said, you know, you got to understand that we depend on other people to do the work too. You know, it's not only in our hands. And cases like surgery or stuff like that, you never really can calculate, you know, the exact time. So
yeah, you would have to like give a patient a whole day sometimes, you know, like 2-3 hours, when all you need is one, and obviously it doesn't work for the business aspect of things.
And speaking about surgeries, even though it's a dental procedure, we could be risking lives if we want to rush things we want to do things the right way. You gotta wait, or you gotta take the time.
Yeah, man, everybody complains until it's them in the chair, you know, like, oh shoot, hey, I got 5 minutes, let me get, no, you're like, take your time, doctor, you know? And I mean, that's what I would do as well. I hear you and I get you. But yeah, what do you think about the crisis there? Like, now that we're talking about like less people coming and stuff, I hear that there's like a crisis coming. Have you heard of that, Dr. Kevin?
Honestly, I haven't, but
That's good,
I think here is a little bit different, because
here in Mexico,
and here in Grace Dental Studio, like, I don't think we feel that much of the pressure of what's going on outside, you know, like
we live in a bubble.
We live in a bubble, like in different situations, but
our concerns or our worries are like, is the lab gonna deliver on time?
or
is the crown the right color?
is it gonna like it, like,
right.
Or
what prices are we
talking about?
Or what's for lunch? What's for lunch at Pita's?
What for lunch?
Guys, okay,
I don't know much about it.
I don't know if you guys have heard, but everybody's talking about, well, except Kevin.
Yeah, I think I live in a bubble inside a bubble.
There's a crisis. There's supposed to be a crisis that might happen, like a depression. You know, people are, or different groups of people are talking about depression. And actually, some patients have talked about it, and you know, it's a subject. Like, what are we gonna do about the crisis? I think the only thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be here sitting waiting for our patients.
But explain, what are you talking about? I still don't get it.
An economic crisis, like there's there's a crisis that
worldwide,
or
because of COVID, water or what?
No, different things. You know, an economic crash, which will turn into a food crisis, shortage. Yeah. So, anyways,
like shortage of a lot of things.
As you can tell, I'm not really into it. I just heard from my patients and from you know,
some people are worried.
Social media. What do you guys think? You know, comment below.
Well, do comment, but also like,
I'm not scared.
I'm not. When you say I'm not scared, it's like, what are you not scared of?
I'm not scared.
At anything.
The reality is dentistry is, everything is essential, you know, but like, people are gonna have a toothache, people are gonna need help, you know.
So maybe they won't consider it as a priority because of that crisis.
People already don't prioritize their teeth. Like, we see it every day in our practice. Like, they come when the tooth is like not savable anymore, you know. So how would a crisis affect dentistry?
I'm talking more about border towns. You know, like maybe border towns will be affected. In general, you know, we're in the border with the U.S. and this is Mexico, guys. I don't know if you guys have.
For all those that
we're in Mexico.
Those all the
Mexicans.
Yeah.
We're Mexicans. I know I look
like
but I'm Mexican, and obviously the town is might be worried. You know, we've heard that before.
We heard that through COVID.
Exactly, but we survived COVID. I think we can survive anything. You know, I think that
The humans adapt.
we will adapt. That was it. That was a crisis subject, guys. Interesting.
Yeah.
We have random questions.
We do.
You know what? We're gonna add something to the Clench, guys, which we think is fun, and we're gonna let Dr. Kevin get it. We're gonna have random questions that I have no idea. I didn't write them. I think our multimedia crew wrote them. And it's just gonna be random, either silly, not silly, dental, world, whatever. It's a random question for anyone, and the random question is gonna be answered by Dr. Kevin today. And if you can't answer it, or if we find it suitable, we'll all answer it.
Where's the manager? I want to speak to the manager.
Can we get the manager in here? What's your name, yeah?
No, seriously. Like,
But-
who's the get me your manager.
You want to talk to the manager?
So am I the only one answering the question?
So the answers are actually in that bust head behind you. Can you get that over
We're
here?
gonna get the rest thing.
The questions are there. Not the answers. Are the answers there? I'm gonna make
No, just questions.
I gotta answer the question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. Is Dilian?
Dr. Diego,
No.
should you get one?
the holy hand.
The holy hand?
Okay,
Or manager?
So when you guys, if there's anybody,
El otro micrófono.
hey, she oughta like, hello.
This is
She oughta
Dilian.
screen right here.
El puro boom, si
All
quieres.
your complaints, all your, please
El puro
go
boom.
to Dilian. She
La
deals
pura
with
caja.
perfectly.
La pura caja. La pura caja.
Hey, I don't know if her mic is on or are we
I don't think so. Maybe if I get closer.
here? Pero así se la pongo nomás.
Sí.
Entonces tú se la pones así como el micrófono.
Okay, so what's going on here?
Espérame, ¿no tiene pila? ¿Tiene? Ok.
Okay.
Guys,
Perfect.
those questions are to meet whether to all doctors. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be me first.
As you can tell,
Just one?
Lilian has a very soothing voice because she has to deal with people like
oh
me.
my God.
That's a long one.
Okay, so it says gusto culposo or guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure.
You know, I got a problem with that answer, with answering this, because I don't think pleasure should be guilty. You know, like
Damn.
if it's your pleasure, whatever you like, it shouldn't be guilty, right?
I mean, that's a way to do it.
I mean,
I can't.
because honestly, I've already like asked or
Yeah,
they
you already.
asked that question to me before, and that's probably my answer.
Yeah.
But
Pleasure.
I mean, if I do have to answer something, let me think about it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't even know either, guys. It's a guilty pleasure. Like, if you look at it, like I guess you could say like eating donuts when you're on a diet. You know?
You have
Well,
you buy a ton of shoes, man.
That's your guilty pleasure.
But yeah, like, yeah, I guess
It's something that you can't really like.
it's something that's like not that good
Right.
because like, why do I need so many shoes? I guess.
I go to the movies. I can go to the movies like 3 times a week. Like,
Yeah.
that's probably my guilty pleasure. Like, I go to the movies like a ton.
And I guess I'll say I'll buy shoes.
A lot.
Yeah. I actually have
see them.
shoes in my closet that I haven't worn. They're still in boxes.
I actually feel bad that he does it.
Yeah. So.
It's a hard
What about
question
you,
for
man?
me to answer.
Yeah. What about you, Dilian? What's your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure, it's I hear sometimes reggaeton song.
Oh, damn.
I was thinking about that.
It's a secret.
Yeah.
Or-
That's
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Everybody knows it, guys.
Everybody
You know
knows.
that's a good one.
I don't know if you guys heard correctly. I'm gonna have to repeat this. She
Let's rewind.
listens to reggaeton all the time.
Not all.
That's not guilty.
Sometimes.
I'm a rocker.
He does the rock. Wait. Did you ask?
No, I haven't answered.
Are you going to?
It can be musical, it can be
You know,
like
I'm
food.
not the same. Like maybe I enjoy sometimes
I think
but it's like copying her like.
It's so guilty he can't say it.
Not really. No,
Guilty.
no. I don't feel like something is.
Corridos? Do you like
¿Cómo se llama esa
corridos?
banda americana que nadie le gusta? ¿Nickelback o?
Nickelback.
I listen, I love
I listen to Nickelback.
I have a Nickelback poster in my room.
I do prefer like rock music and like pop music probably, but I gotta admit that I also like sometimes like hearing like Mexican folk music, like corridos, banda, and it's not bad if you like that. Like it's totally up to you, but I kind of do feel guilty.
It's criticizable. Como mira, we're gonna play some music for you guys, like some strong banda. Ahí va.
Y en el radio un cochinero. Pélate del cantón que este ya lo torció.
I enjoy that sometimes.
I can keep going, guys. I have like.
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah, but I'm
Now
not.
let's do one more.
Okay, another one.
Okay, next question.
Me?
Ernest.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. It says,
Oh, the Liam drinks champagne on like
on work
on a
hours.
daily.
Just kidding.
this is funny, guys. It says, you guys should have done this in English too. ¿Cuáles son los 16 dígitos? El código de tu tarjeta de crédito.
So that would be like
You wish. It's asking for like the numbers on my credit card, like security
birthday.
code, good through.
That's a good one. Should we do another one?
Imagine how many like
Okay,
people
you
would
do
buy it
one.
online, like
Oh,
email
you
stuff.
Who's the responsible?
Next.
I think Dr. Diego should do one question.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
That's a good question.
What is your biggest
Ooh.
achievement?
That's a good one.
My biggest achievement. First of all, I don't think I have achieved anything by myself. I think I have done it together with, or side by side with very important people. My biggest achievement is probably I think I'm blessed with people. So that's my biggest achievement. I wasn't crying, guys.
You showed a little bit.
I swallowed my bubble gum. That's my biggest achievement. I'm blessed to have people around me that, my wife, my kids, these people, Liam. So that I don't think I have done. Yeah, I've done things myself, but I don't think those are my biggest achievements.
Okay, that's a very
Nice.
deep question.
Yeah.
What's your biggest achievement?
Probably waking up this morning and not drinking coffee.
Oh,
Because I'm a very coffee addict, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
I drink coffee. I should definitely.
That's your biggest achievement.
My biggest achievement is I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just listening to you guys. I think my biggest achievement would be achievement.
It's a very hard question.
It is because there's a lot of things. I think
Your mustache?
my mustache.
Keeping the
I wanted to
mustache?
silly, keeping my mustache. The 3 hairs in the chest that I have. No, I feel like my kids, but they're not really my achievement. It's a gift from God to me, So what is my achievement? Biggest achievement? It's a question I gotta sleep on tonight. I don't know. I'll think about
I
it.
think I do have a better answer,
Okay.
and I think it's a very personal answer, and
Okay.
I want to share it. Like, I think one of my biggest achievements is getting out of my comfort zone.
Wow.
Because that led me to a lot of great things, and one of them is being here, this moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
That's so good.
I got out of my comfort zone about what I thought about my work, about myself as a person, as a dentist, and I think that is one of the greatest achievements, and it's something that I am working still. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's something continuous, not like
Same.
I achieved it and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that I'm proud of it.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
No, that's really good. That's really good what Dr. Kevin is saying about like getting out of your comfort zone. Like it's often like you hear it, we speak about it, but like great things actually do happen outside of your comfort zone. You take that leap of faith, like we're gonna do this, and
Comment below, what is the latest thing that you've done out of your comfort zone?
yeah, exactly. You know what, guys, let's wrap this up already, because we got stuff to do. We actually have, right after this video, we're gonna, I don't know if you guys can see these or not, they're kind of close.
I think they're
stuck.
Oh my.
Just broke. Please don't break them. Anyways, as you can kind of see there, and I can't pull mine any further, yeah, we're gonna play Nintendo. Or is this Nintendo?
It's
Yeah,
Nintendo
it
Switch.
is
Nintendo Switch. We're gonna play a tournament. We have a tournament going on in the clinic. Everybody paid $5 to get into it. That money is gonna obviously go to place number 1
And
So- and number 2.
There's 300 players, guys.
There's only like 20 something.
We're like 20.
Yeah. So $5. We're gonna announce the winner, I guess, on this video, because after this video gets edited, there's gonna be a winner.
Right.
The tournament starts today, so we're fun. And one of the topics we want to discuss, and we ran out of time a little bit, I think, is balance in life.
Right.
And I think balance in the workplace a little bit comes with doing things like this. Diniam is very good at giving us like these activities. Sometimes she gets us all together, and we talk about life and
integrate them.
yeah, it's integration, team integration. It's not always just teeth. Work. We also like to get to know each other, be vulnerable with each other, beat each other.
I think this and this will reflect in our work. So for us,
sure.
this is important. This chill
Bonding
time
time.
or bonding time is very, very important. So thank you guys for watching our podcast. Please comment below. We love to see comments on our Facebook page, on our Instagram stuff. We love you guys. See you guys next time.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.